Why, hello everyone, and welcome. There it is. We're back with more Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened, and when we left off, we were down in the bayou, getting ready to go out into the swamp, in search of a man whose hand had been chopped off. This should be interesting. Oh, alright, so, hey there, Swampy McGee, how you doing? Right.
Good evening, sir. We are interested in a short trip along the bayou into the nearby swamp.
My, nobody but some fool going that swamp at night. Come back tomorrow. Old Champagne take you then for a fact.
No, sir. It is of the gravest importance that we could go to the swamp, and tonight.
No ways to get there. Unless you have some boat hereabouts. Now, I can sell you the boat, but tell you true, you get your own selves to the swamp.
I believe we can find some manner of payment that you will find satisfactory. We shall return.
We shall? Don't we have the bottle of stuff? Can I get a bottle of booze? No, we'd have a stack of money. Let's try that. Hey there.
Have we enough to buy a boat, sir?
For sure.
Excellent. Could you tell us the best way to reach the swamp area nearest to the rich parish?
That's simple enough for any fool. Sail along the river crook and keep close to the shore.
There is one last service you can do for us. The boat from which we disembarked is scheduled to leave tomorrow for Europe. Could you take a message to the crew for us? We may need for them to hold their departure until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Will do.
And one last thing. How may we identify Old Sam's racks from any others?
Old Sam's racks be marked with blue and white tops.
It said ropes in this.
Now, Watson, let's explore this swamp.
Right.
Here is the hidden passage near Old Sam's racks. We are on the right course, Watson.
Excellent. Wow, this is weird. This boat just glides. Look at this. Whee! It's like I'm on ice. Oh, that's the shore. Pardon me. Oh, okay, I'll go around the fallen tree then, not under it. I want Sherlock to hit his head.
Here is the hidden passage near Old Sam's racks. We are on the right course, Watson.
You're just gonna say that every time, aren't you, Sherlock? Nope, not his. Not his. Let's try this way. Green. Green. Ah, blue and white. Here we go. I don't... Is that a rock with
Blood.
blood?
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
No kidding. Meredith Watson, I'm not reassured. Oh, bodies!
But what is this horror, Holmes? Where have you taken us?
Near the goal, Watson. Near the goal.
Near the goal, Watson. Yeah. He tells it true.
Nothing of value there, Watson.
Alright. Watson's doing all the rowing, of course. We aren't now. This way?
Good God! Look in the water! What monsters!
Monsters!
No, Watson. They are crocodiles, and apparently not very accommodating.
I can think of nothing useful. What are we to do, Holmes?
We must find some enticing food to lure them away from here, Watson. Let us think.
Holmes, I've failed to see how they feed these creatures, and do not rely on me to dive in.
Well, we are near a tree surrounded by bodies. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Is there a way to... think I can cut the ropes. That was a fun sound. There we go.
I can think of nothing useful.
Can't you, though? Holmes. Watson?
I can think of nothing useful.
That's a headless corpse, I believe.
Nothing of value there, Watson.
Oh. Wow. Okay. There we go. Knife.
I can think of nothing.
I can't get close enough to interact at all. So I don't know. Let's see. I got anything else that I can use to... Ah. Spin this around, Watson. I must take aim.
Bravo, Watson. Here is what will draw these reptiles in that direction and free the passage.
Much better. But let's hurry and get ourselves across before we become their next course.
Can I not see the rope from that side or something? Okay. I splished down the body. What am I missing? Oh, good, they're gone. Yay. Okay. Further into the swamp. Oh, man. Hover trees.
Attention, Watson. We arrive. Stand ready.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring.
No kidding. Thunk.
Watson, see what you can do for this poor man. His servant took a harsh and terrible revenge by letting him go to these wild men. As for the others, I'm afraid we are too late.
Yeah, Watson, do something.
Pitiable and blind fools!
Who are you?
Not aware of the Great One's arrival? Even now, his servants are coming across his kingdom, and the enlightened will give up their flesh to him. All will be present for his awakening. Do not fight the calling! Soon he will end his dreaming, and your world will be swallowed whole. Bow down and give thanks. You are the food of his new world.
Good job, Watson.
I've got it, Holmes.
Good job, Watson. Go help the guy with the severed hand.
This sinister figure was also a cannibal. Bored by seafood, was he?
He was eating people? Ew. Ew. Cthulhu.
Yes, there is something here.
What does that mean, Holmes?
I won't do that. I cannot do this.
How about this?
What a strange book. I've never seen these idioms before. How perfect. It'll provide welcome diversion during our return voyage.
Okay.
A good number of people have been here, not long ago, and indeed not freely.
Yeah. Alright, what else is there to do? Can I look at the book? Is it considered a report? Nope. Cannot look at the book. Alright. Let's see. We got through the swamps. My gang was over to this point. On some systems, this part takes a long time to load. Ugh. It's too dark this once for me to make things unclear. How do I navigate through the swamps? How do I get past the crocodiles? What is there to do here? Notice Anderson laying on a slab. Watch the cutscene. Add natives. He wants to take them out. Explore the area, particularly the main hut. Do you see the large statue? What does it remind you of? Perhaps statue. Place it. Take the book. Go back to Anderson and click on him. Watch the cutscene. Ah, yes, okay. Anderson.
Holmes, help me to carry him to the boat. I really can't say if he will survive the voyage back.
We must endeavor to try, Watson. He tossed an invisible knife just then.
By the devil, that'd be Arneson.
Indeed. Do you know someone who can be accommodating and tend to him?
You takes yourselves round and seize that little Lucy what lives on the boat.
I know where Lucy is. Please, help my friends to lift this poor man to the wharf, and I will go find Miss Lucy.
What can we do for you, my pretty one?
Dear madam, could you tell Lucy that we have found Mr. Arneson, and tell her to hurry? This may be her last chance to see him while he still breathes.
Lucy! Lucy! Ah, here you are. This gentleman found your fella.
My God, can it be true?
Sure enough, as he say.
What have they done with you? Oh, my poor love.
He has lost his hand and is in deep shock. But with rest and tender care, he has a good chance to survive these injuries.
Oh, madam, please, please.
If I could have a moment, we found this sum of money, which is a large amount, and belongs to Mr. Arneson. I think it is fair to entrust it to your care.
Well, this seems all right then.
I will take good care of you. You'll see, my love.
About Arneson's place, there was some disorder left there. If you could be a good man and set things right.
You can count on old Champagne for every little thing. Now, that's a fact.
I can see our friend is in good hands. We better hurry, Watson. I see our ship is making ready to leave.
You can... Oh, right, because we walked past it here, Lucy. A book written in blood. So they're trying to bring back Cthulhu, or bring Cthulhu to the world, eh? I don't know if it's back, I don't know if Cthulhu's ever been here. Holmes, what are you doing? Oh, the dance.
Watson, I have told you several times now, I am not to be disturbed.
But Holmes, you have been locked inside your cabin for all of 4 days now. Outside, the sun is simply radiant, and the wind from the sea...
If you approach me, Watson, I will throw you out. Now, leave me.
Blast it all, Holmes! I am bored. I can't take these sailors' conversations for another minute.
We have an understanding, Watson, each to his purpose. I will look to the translation of the book. You are to study the figures written out by our young friend Davy. Now, get on with your task and leave me to mine.
But you know that these enigmas are not my strong point. Wouldn't you have some other task, which is better suited to my skills, Holmes?
Of course. You're a man of letters, after all. So, return to the bridge, take your trusted notebook, and apply your mind to editing this small writing.
Agreed. On what subject?
It is my monograph on the calculated trajectories of gull excretia. Good day, Watson.
Oh.
I see we have received a message, undoubtedly from my brother Mycroft.
Sherlock, you should receive this letter upon your return from the Americas. Your instructions were followed to the letter in Switzerland, and I believe you will find the results satisfying. Several days ago, the Swiss authorities inspected the Black Edelweiss Institute and found evidence of serious breaches of established medical ethics. In total accord with your findings, Dr. Gygax was also found and detained. Unfortunately, before anything could be learnt, he took desperate measures. He had hidden a small but highly lethal dose of potassium cyanide on his person. Before he could be stopped, he swallowed this poison and died immediately. His employees denied any knowledge of the doctor's murderous activities, and the evidence supports the conclusion that they were merely employees carrying out his orders. No trace was found of the Hindi, however. Your friend, Superintendent Bilger, informed me that during their search of the underground level of the Institute, his men discovered a blood-spattered well. In this room, they also reported hearing a strange, maniacal laughter that appeared to come from the bottom of that same well. The superintendent thinks, as I do, that the sound was shouting of the patients gathered in the hospital square. He theorizes that due to the odd acoustics present, the sound was distorted and appeared to be originating from that foul well. I must say I agree completely with his reasoning and mention the odd report merely to apprise you of all the facts. You should also know that since his discovery, that dreaded room has been condemned and permanently sealed. Although most of Dr. Gygax's documents were destroyed before the arrival of the Swiss police, a number of accounting references survived. These were adequate to trace a series of suspicious transactions. Even the famed confidentiality of the Swiss banks has their limits. What I learnt, though seemingly fantastic, is quite probable. It seems that Dr. Gygax had laid his hands on a goodly portion, if not the entirety, of Lord Rochester's lost treasure. You may recall the story. Lord Rochester, the infamous London billionaire, married an American woman. They had but one child, a lad named Archibald. After the boy completed his education and achieved his majority, he travelled east to take charge of his father's interests. In addition to his holdings in England, Lord Rochester also held a number of jewel mines in India. At the end of 2 years, Archibald had accumulated a fortune in gemstones, all of the highest quality. The best of these were placed in a chest which he took with him onto a ship bound for England. Then his fortunes turned. Neither he nor the gems ever saw land, as a dreadful storm sank the ship near the Indian coast. Only a few of the ship's crew survived. The bodies of the rest were pulled from the sea, with one notable exception. Not a trace was found of either Archibald or the famed chest, and the tragedy took a far greater toll. Lord Rochester was devastated by the news and died soon after. Grief-stricken, Lady Rochester returned to her family home in Boston. She herself died not long ago. What was once a notable family is now gone. What you may not know is that Archibald Rochester had the stones carefully documented and inventoried before he boarded the ship. I was fortunate to see these very documents recently. Comparing the particulars, I can say with the utmost confidence that some of these same stones, presumably at the bottom of the Indian Ocean abyss, have astonishingly surfaced in the middle of the Swiss Alps. I was unsuccessful in covering exactly what facts led to Amos Colby, the Northwood Agency operative to that area, but you may know more about this subject than I am privy to. Sincerely yours, Mycroft. Well.
Strange. Here, read this, Watson.
Indeed, but the possession of such a treasure is an end in itself. Why the devil go through with such an elaborate masquerade?
Money is often the motive of the basest acts, but not in this case. These are deep waters indeed, Watson. These people follow some other dark purpose, so desperate that it justifies any sacrifice and great risk.
You frighten me, Holmes.
I know. Sometimes I frighten myself. Enough of idle speculations, Watson. I asked you to study the figures drawn by young Davy. No doubt they are some cipher. What do you make of them?
What is the solution to the code written by young Davy? I don't remember. Oh, right, this. Help me, question mark, help me. Because the pair of the numbers Davy wrote down are some kind of code. The question is how to decipher it. Duh. You'll need to carefully review the string of numbers written by Davy. Look for patterns. There's one numerical character that might give you a lead. Notice that the slash in the first row after the first 9 numbers. For a moment, concentrate on the numbers to the left of the slash. What can you discern about them? Well, let's see what we can oops. What can we discern about them? 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, 7, 8, and 6. 3, 1, 2. 2, 1, 4. 1, 2, 3. Those 9 digits represent all 9 of the digits from 1 to 9, with no repeats, yes. Can you find other strings within the code where the same thing occurs? This appears to be the only case where 9 consecutive digits are all unique. So how does this apply to the rest of the code? Perhaps Davy was indicating some kind of clue to follow when he wrote down those first 9 digits. The code could be an inverse code, that is, representing information that is missing rather than what is there. For example, in the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's obvious that the 5 is missing. While somewhat convoluted, that string of characters 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 could be used to stand for the number 5, i.e. the missing number. But how can we separate out the remaining numbers into individual strings? 2 hints should help. To represent a number using this inverse method, i.e. listing all the target numbers, requires 8 digits, assuming there are no zeros. Or, since no digit can be represented as a coding string, you could look at the numbers until you find out that is repeated, and know that you have reached the end. Let's take an example from Davy's code. The first 9 digits and the slash are the key to tell us what to do, and are not part of the message. So, start immediately to the right of the slash. Using the cannot repeat a digit rule, we find 2, 1, 4, 6, 7, 9, 8, 3, but then the 9 repeats, so we have to stop with the 3. And coincidentally, that gives us exactly 8 digits. Which one is missing? 2, 1, 4, 6, 7, 9, 8, 3. The 5 is missing. There is no 5 in that sequence, so the first 8 digits represent, through inverse code, the number 5. Continue through Davy's coded message and find all the missing digits to decode the message. The second string is 9342178. After all 8 digits, the 8 is represented and repeated, and we have to stop. 9342178. The 6 is missing. Yes. Now look carefully at the next set of digits. We have 81236549 for the next 8 digits. However, the 9th would be a 7, and that does not repeat any of the first 8, so there's nothing missing from the string. That is, it is simply a red herring and can be skipped. After going through all 9 of the previous digits, the next string is 5276198, and then the 5 repeats. The missing digit for that string is 4. In the next string, we have 5798641, and then 2 is repeated. The missing digit is 3. Finish off that line, we have exactly 8 digits, 24538971, and the missing digit is 6. Thus, we have decoded the first 2 lines of Davy's code using only the missing digits to be 56436. Continue with the last 2 lines in the same manner. Be careful that in starting, however, notice that the first 9 digits in the second set, 597248613, are all unique, another red herring. Skip past those 9 digits and continue. The next string of unique digits is 375989214 before the 8 repeats. The 6 is missing. Be careful in starting, however. Notice that the 9 oh wait, I skipped back one. Continue with 82974365. The missing, and see that the 1 is missing. Close to the end now, see that 96752481, the string before the 9 repeats what is missing, 3. And finally we have 9825637, and then there's no 4. The second half of the code using the missing numbers is 6134. To answer the quiz, the both parts of the code 56436 6134. 56436 6134. I already forgot it. 56436 56436 56436 56436 6134 6134. And there it is.
Indeed, they are open to but one possible meaning, even if it eludes me at present. As for my own enigma, I have failed to penetrate the secrets of this book. The language is archaic, and my own modest knowledge of ciphers is sorely tested. I have succeeded in drawing forth only insanities and other absurdities. According to this book, if my translation is exact, if one makes this mark with human blood, and then with conviction recites this illuminating verse, Kudwalliam is hurt sbleh. The victim is mesmerized or demons leave his mind. I tell you, Watson, this reads like complete gibberish. I do not know what to make of it.
How did you say it? What? These drawings, what a horror. I tell you, Holmes, this book gives me great unease, as does almost everything to do with this affair.
I just recalled, Watson. Didn't Barnes, the bookseller, tell us he had studied ancient history? Perhaps he might help us with the translation of this book. We must seek out better minds, for we are at a standstill. I have not the slightest idea where they could have taken these people and what consequences await them. Let's take our leave and see if Barnes might be of assistance.
Quite. Oh, yeah, that's... yeah. Okay. Come now, Watson. Are you coming, Watson? Hey, it's Night Paper, here to say that everything is trash. Because Night Paper thinks that everything is trash. Alright, oops. I need to go to the bookstore. Ah, yes, the bookstore. How are you doing, Paper? I'll sprint. It's time for walking. Wow. That pug sure does enjoy sitting on that stoop. Excuse me, sir, in the piss yellow suit. I must get past you. I have a murder to solve.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, a real pleasure to see you. I say, where have you been? You've stayed away for some months now.
Indeed, we took a very long journey and barely made it back. However, we have more important matters to discuss. Didn't you say you have some knowledge of ancient people, their language, writings, and customs?
Indeed I did, Mr. Holmes. Why do you ask?
Have a look at this.
You are just the man we need. I ran across this esoteric text during our travels and wondered if... Is there something wrong, Barnes?
Mr. Holmes, wherever did you find this? This book, it is worthy of a museum.
If you could be so good as to translate some of these fragments for me, I would be in your debt. I am particularly interested in these pages here. They are in the poorest condition and therefore appear to be the most used.
With pleasure. I will get to work straight away and keep you informed of my progress.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, I suppose there's nothing to do but go home. Alright, back to Baker Street. What's in the news, my lad?
Strand! Get the Strand! 3 ships still missing at sea! All aboard feared lost! Get the Strand! Latest word on the missing ships!
Give me the latest edition. There's a good lad.
Thank you, mister.
London, 2nd of December, 1894. Storm of the century. The colossal tempest many are already calling the storm of the century has taken hold of the Scottish and Irish coastlines. It has been raging for these last 2 weeks, and officials are alarmed by signs that the storm is intensifying. Witnesses report that the winds are increasing and waves higher than 40 feet have been spotted. The storm is taking a terrible toll in shipping and the lives of seamen. 34 ships have been reported lost, and even as this article goes to press, several hundred lives hang in the balance as seamen struggle against the raging elements. Sadly, the Royal Navy Rescue is presently forbidden to launch any search parties due to the dangerous conditions. Until this storm lifts, those lost at sea have only fortune and faith, which may carry them home. Their one ray of hope is that the majority of lighthouses remain in operation. The roads leading to them are largely underwater, and their occupants, the guardians of our coast and a sailor's last friend, are manning their posts bravely, though they remain cut off from the world. Her Majesty the Queen held an emergency meeting with her ministers about the crisis along our coast, and it was learnt that similar phenomena are occurring around the world. An extraordinary quantity of the tempest that is savaging our waters is that it appears to affect the weather around the world, creating similar storms elsewhere. Reports from continental Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Oceania all speak of rapidly deteriorating sea conditions. Some scholars speculate that the force of direction of the currents around our coastline is amplifying the effects of these waves in the ambient seas. However, according to these same scholars, a worldwide effect of this magnitude would be the first of its kind. French police sputter. Undoubtedly, the French police are always late. It is unbridled case. In this unbridled chase of the mysterious burglar A.L., whose exploits have followed with great regularity, the police have struck a significant obstacle, this being the victim's unbridled admiration for this canny thief. A rich and well-known eccentric heiress was recently robbed of a fortune in gems. Their value is estimated to be several hundred million francs. The regional authorities had placed her estate under close watch, as they quite rightly regarded it as a prime target for this notorious thief. Last night, a shadowy figure was observed scaling the wall, crossing the grounds, and entering the residence. The policemen closed their trap neatly, with an entire brigade standing by as reinforcements. They charged the manor, throwing the household into a panic, and rushed the heiress's private rooms. She met them in her nightdress and perkily announced that the thief of her jewels had just occurred. After several minutes, rather long ones, she explained that she showed the burglar an ancient secret passage in her room, through which he escaped and skillfully avoided the police. The passage led to a nearby train station. The shocked civil servants took their leave without saying a word, rejecting the light meal prepared for them by the lady of the house. No doubt it will take more than a few croissants for this lady to persuade the assurance company to pay her the value of the stolen gems. So, he hypnotized her into helping him escape?
Watson, consider the news of all these missing ships. I have an idea, but it will be necessary to secure a chart for the Scotland coast and nearby seas. No point in asking Barnes. I have no desire to divert his attention from the translation.
True enough, Holmes. But where else would we find such a chart?
Oh, right, it's up to me now. At the wharf.
It's elementary. It is a sea chart we seek. We must go to the harbour.
Ha ha ha. It's elementary.
Good day, sir.
Good morning to you, gentlemen. Would you care for a pint, or perhaps something finer?
Thank you, but at the moment I have need of information and will have to miss another glass of your fine ale. More's the pity. Would you happen to know where I could find charts of the local waters?
They are all kept at the harbour master's office, but I'm afraid only those with port business are allowed to enter. I trust you understand.
Precisely. What I need is a chart of the Scottish area, where all those ships have wrecked recently.
Indeed, such a sad tale. All those poor souls lost at sea. It seems as if the very devil is at work there. Hang on, a chart of the Scotland coastline, you said? It seems to me I have one in my room over there, behind the bar. Here's the key. Take it and have a look for yourself. If you find it, it's yours for the taking.
Oh, well, thank you. Charts. That one? Lord Rochester's son embarks for India.
A photograph of Rochester as a young man.
Interesting. Interesting.
I have what we need, Watson. Now, let's examine this map.
Scotland West Coast. From surveys by Captain Robinson, Otter, and E.J. Bedford, Commander Wood, Thomas, Ide and Errard, and W.M. Stanton, Master R.N. 1846 to 65. Oh, look at these. They're fancy. Northwest. These are fancy little maps. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Nunbank. Okay.
Let us pause to consider the facts, Watson. No mystery can resist an agile mind.
So, what am I looking for? Go back. Let Holmes look through some of the charts in the back room. Use the key. There's also a point of interest on the map that you'll want to find. Ah. How do I bring up the map again? Where is it? Where's my map? Oh. I simply have to look at it again. Okay. So, point of interest, they say. Very well. Seven hunters.
Let us pause.
Oops. Right click, I forgot it takes me out. Skulda. Standard banks. Okay. Tay. Cove. Small isles. What am I seeing here, game? What are we looking for? Do I need to click on something in particular?
Let us pause to consider the facts, Watson. No mystery can resist an agile mind.
Yes, an agile mind. What clue do you have that might relate to a nautical map? Davy's Code. Right. 56436 by 06134. The coordinates. 56436. Alright. 53. Four, 3, 6. 5, 3, 4, 6.
Let us pause to...
Yes, what's it now? 56, 436. How does this... Okay. It's 57. It's 50, so 56. By
Let us pause.
yes, Holmes. 56 by 06, perhaps? Six. Hate reading coordinates on a map. That's 59 degrees. 58 degrees. 57 degrees. Doesn't get down to 56. 56 by 9, 8, 7, 6. Alright, so 56 is going to be in here. 6 is here. One of these spots, perhaps.
Let us pause to
Yes. 56, 6, 4, 3, 6, 1, 3, 4. 4, 3, 6, 1, 3, 4. Okay, so 6, 56. I feel like this is kind of the right area.
let us pause to
Shush now. Code could help. You obtain 2 numbers of the code. Look at the map markings on the edge of the map. There it is. Latitude and longitude markings. Compare them to the 2 numbers in Davy's codebook. Is it possible, with a little editing, to translate those 2 numbers into degrees of latitude and longitude? Now, which number might convert to which measurement? Using the vertical markings on the left side, you can easily find a longitude of 6 degrees. You're looking just a little bit higher than that. Similarly, you could find a latitude of 6 degrees, then go to the left of that toward the 7. At the intersection of those 2, you should see a point in the map that is right on a coastline and is clickable. Right on a coastline and it's clickable, eh? Okay. This is definitely 6.
let us pause to
Click on the spot to find the name of the place. Go back to talk to the bartender in the lighthouse. Okay. $56 degrees, you're looking just a little bit higher than that. 6 degrees, then go to the left of that towards the 7. Okay, let's go to the 6. Finding a clickable spot anywhere.
let us pause to
Yes, 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 yes. 134. Or is it 13.4? Let's find out.
Let us pause to...
43.6. 13.4. I'm confused. Okay. So it says usually find a longitude of 56 degrees. You're looking just a little bit higher than that. But there's no 56 on the map. And it says you find latitude 6. You're looking to the left of that towards the 7. The intersection of those two, there should be a point on the map that is right on a coastline and is clickable. I'm not finding it though. Because this is 59, 58, 57. Okay, so this area is the 56 range. Now we go down to 6. I'm expecting my icon to change a little bit. Maybe it doesn't.
Let us pause to...
Yes, shut up, Holmes. Alright, so it's 43613 4. 5643 6. 613 4. Okay. You said so, game. So it's gonna be here. 13 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 13. 11, 12, 13. So it's going to be here in this direction. But in the 56
Let us pause to
6 direction, it's going to be 43. Alright, so let's get back over to the 6 spot here. 5643 right here. So it should be here somewhere? All right. Here.
Watson,
Ah.
that's what those mysterious figures meant. Longitude and latitude. They indicate a point along the Scottish coast called Ardnamurcombe. Let's bring back the key to the tavern keeper and see if he knows this place.
It was about a pixel size spot I needed to click, but we got it. Ah. Hello.
Did you find everything to your liking?
Sure.
Indeed, you are as good as your word. I found the charts just as you said. Does the name Ardnamurcombe mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. It's a lighthouse along that very coastline. Legend has it, the place was built over a pirate's hideaway. In fact, now that I think on it, that spot is right in the middle of the tempest that is taking down all those ships. Rather odd-looking building. They say the chap who built it, Stevenson I believe his name was, that he fancied up the entrance with foreign symbols, Egyptian obelisks and even a dog with wings. Strange fixings for a lighthouse, isn't it?
Yeah, why? What? Now we must go back and talk to Barnes, the bookstore. This isn't Barnes. I said the bookstore, damn it.
Mr. Holmes, I was able to translate the pages that you wanted. Come, I will show you.
Oh, yes.
This book is quite ancient. It tells of a terrifying sect devoted to strange entities. The descriptions are vague, but we can presume the origin of this myth arises from the destructive Leviathan represented in the Bible, a creature said to sleep and dream in a strange city under the sea.
Under the sea.
A nightmare sleeping within the sea.
Not good.
To be exact, the pages you asked me to translate are in fact a prayer or invocation to this entity and the description of the ceremony associated with it.
Oh, good.
To be frank, what is described in this book would make one laugh, were it not for its reliance on such horribly obscene, morbid, and bloodthirsty language.
And this ceremony, what can you tell me about it?
Promise me you will not laugh. The book says that hundreds or thousands of years ago, during a particular alignment of the stars, a priest performed these rites, invoking the name of a destructive Leviathan. The priest intoned his name and called for his return to this earth so his followers could give him his due. The priest then asked a representative of each nation on the earth to recite the invocation and sacrifice themselves to the sea from atop a colossal natural rock tower surrounded by water. All this is quite absurd, isn't it?
Pray continue, Barnes.
As you like. It goes on to say that the ceremony must be held under the image of the messenger of the outside gods. Nothing more exact is said on these entities. However, from their description, their messenger would have a form rather close to the Egyptian Sphinx, except that his face is without feature and jet black in color. So an idol in its likeness must be present during the ceremony. But can you imagine that? Some so-called priest and an international crowd atop a tower singing in unison before some faceless winged stone lion?
I can imagine it very well, Barnes. You say that these people are to throw themselves into the sea so that their god will have his due. But what is it about? What does this god seek?
That's the most preposterous part of this tale, and proves it to be pure myth and fancy. Even for the sake of argument, this ceremony could never have happened. In such ancient times, it would have been quite impossible to gather representatives from every nation on Earth and in one place.
I understand, Barnes. Humour me a bit more and please answer my last question.
Yes,
what
ma'am.
would this Leviathan want from us?
Indeed, we would owe this creature our world. According to this, complete the ceremony and the collective sacrifice, invoke the demon, and he will arise and swallow the earth. Yes, Holmes, they sought nothing less than the end of the world. What nonsense!
Thank you, Barnes. I must leave now. Goodbye. The newspaper dating before our departure. Watson, find it. There was some article about the current alignment of the stars. This may tell us precisely how much time we have left.
But Holmes, surely you can't believe...
The newspaper, Watson. Find that newspaper.
The world is about to end, Watson. Scotland?
Look, Watson! The light is barely lit. This explains the shipwrecks and recent disappearances.
Holmes, if we do not find a place to land, and soon, I fear they will add our names to those poor souls lost in these seas.
Lucky us.
Oh my God! Holmes, look! The sea! It just swallowed him!
Lambs for the slaughter! Watson, we must stop this!
What's going on over here? Okay. Up the tower.
It is sealed tight from the inside.
Well, we're boned. How do we get up there if it's sealed from the inside? Windows boarded over. What's this? A burnt down shack. Ah, perhaps there's something that will be useful here.
This rope is hardly reliable, but it's the best that we have.
What am I going to do with the rope, Holmes? Seriously, what am I going to do with the rope? Worn rope. Cabin. Lighthouse. Let's go see if there's anything over here real quick. What are these? Torches? Oh, there's the head. That's not great. That's not good. They're gonna raise Cthulhu. It'll be the end times. What's with that water sputtling out of there? Crevasse. Interesting. Ah. Some more rope? I have this rope? No rope?
This wet wooden piece must weigh as much as 2 elephants. This wet wooden...
Alright, so I need to find something else then. I can't pick up the rope, eh? Alright. Well... There's got to be something. Aha! So we need to put a log over the hole and then lower ourselves down with the rope. Watson is whining about the wood weighing too much.
Watson, here are 3 geysers of seawater. We could do well to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
What did McGinty's man say before they slit his throat? Ah, here's some wood.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
None of this is helpful, really? Fine. Okay.
This wet wooden... This wet wooden...
This one? No? Alright, time for a quick hint. First, you'll need to find a way to get underground. Explore around until you find 3 holes in the ground. Geysers spouting plumes of steam. Since this is a pirate hideout, perhaps your book on desperate pirates might help. Desperate pirates? Where's the Desperate Pirates section again? Davy's message. Great. Ah, there it is. Desperate Pirates. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, about the ship. Yes, okay. Down into this due, blah, blah, blah. From the middle of these three throwing mouths, 30 steps towards the ram. 30 steps towards the ram. That being the ram.
Watson, here are 3 geezers of seawater. We
Geezers?
could do well to remember what McGrinty's man said before they slit his throat.
Alright. From the middle of these three throwing mouths, step 30 steps towards the ram. He refused to obey more unless he was around immediate security. The area gets close to his head. 30 steps. Alright, let's not sprint. So.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Watson, here are 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
This must be the place. You know my methods, Watson. Let's examine the soil closely.
I need something.
He needs something.
I need something.
He needs something. Paper 56, 45, 23. Oh my Jesus. You're trying to throw me
something.
off.
I need something.
Wilson, we need something. What do I need? I didn't see any sort of... I don't even know where the hidden rock is. I don't have a stick. Oh, do I need a stick? Quickly, Watson, we must look for a stick. A prying apparatus of some sort. This one? No one can get close to it. Okay, it won't let me interact with it. There's got to be a tool of some kind.
This wet wooden piece.
Yes, 2 elephants, I know. There's an iron bar on the ground over here? Really? Where? Let's see an iron bar. Hello, Watson. Do you see an iron bar anywhere here? Ah. Iron bar. It looks like a flat piece of metal. Or a ruler. Iron bar. Oh. Aha!
I begin to think those pirate tales are more than mere superstitions.
You may well be right, Holmes. And about the ghost?
Who knows, Watson? Who knows?
Holmes!
Come on, Watson. We are men of science, aren't we? A real danger waits for us in this lighthouse, if we reach it. To reassure you, I will take the lead and go down first. Let's see. It seems to me it is rather an abrupt descent. How should we go about this?
I must take care not to fall inside. I must take care not to fall inside.
Yes, I know.
I must take care not to fall inside.
Alright, now we can go get the elephant log, maybe. Maybe. I have the bar, we can pry it out.
This wet wooden piece must weigh as much as 2 elephants.
Yes, and we need it.
This wet wooden piece... This wet wood...
Oh, come on. Move the rocks in the hole. Now you need to find some way to get down. You should have found a rope during your expedition. Yes. 2 places to find a rope. The simplest one is on the floor of Death's shack. And the other is where the main ship is on the coastline. Look around the hole you uncovered to find a piece. To find a place to anchor the rope. Wait, I'm anchoring the rope to the rock? Oh. Well then. I suppose that works too. Don't break on me, rope. I'm trusting you. Whoa. Whoa!
Holmes! Holmes! Can you hear me? Holmes! Are you all right?
I took quite the tumble. Jeez.
Don't worry, Watson. I appear to still be in one piece. This rope is finished. But fortune is on our side, as the lantern is undamaged.
This ground is unstable. I dare not take a step without the light.
Holmes! I will try to join you.
No, Watson, stay where you are. This rope is useless. We are quite separated, my friend. I will try to find the way to the lighthouse alone. Although, to be honest, I would feel much better with a weapon at my side. No, keep your pistol. It could discharge if dropped. Here now, I have an idea. Toss me that iron bar instead.
Watch out!
Watson, what rotten luck. It is stuck.
Holmes! I can't understand what you are saying.
I can barely make him out. Bad luck. The hole must be blocked with debris. From now on, I have only my wits to serve me.
What? How's the hole blocked by debris? Where's the iron bar stuck? Am I missing something? Also, it's not that dark down here, but okay. Lantern out. Oh, hello. You made a terrible end, didn't you?
The only foe I could hope to beat with that is a serving of pudding, and even then only if it were lightly prepared.
It's better than nothing, Holmes. So, do I need to get in the water? No, I can't get in the water.
This skeleton has fossilized. It must have been here for years.
Fancy.
This skeleton has...
Yes, yes, yes. Ah. Broke it. But we loosened it up. Oh, look. A pirate storehouse. There'll be treasure here. Sorry, fella.
Poor devil. Alcohol has killed him.
What is this? An empty flask. Ah. Let's see, what's around this area?
This box is almost untouched. Moreover, someone has taken care to seal it against the elements with a cover and tar.
Oh.
Sails, sails, and more sails. They might serve as rags. We shall see.
Well, I've got some strips of cloth. I can make a torch, I guess.
To fall into this crevice would mean certain death.
Oh yeah, someone over there fell to certain
If
death,
I
too.
could move this rock, I believe I could go further. I need something. If I could move this rock, I need something. Perhaps if I call out, Watson will hear me. Watson! I say there, Watson! No use, he can't hear me anymore.
Bummer. What do I need? I'm surprised it let me walk over that little cave in. What do I need to move that rock? Alright, Paper, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. What? Ah, here we are. Haven't been here yet. Look, nothing from the gates. Bottles.
He liked his drink. Apparently too much. Ah, still some left. This drink twists a man's gut at least 95 degrees, and age has not improved it.
Hip flask containing some very old, very bad rum.
This should prove useful.
Funnel. Okay. I do believe I have the makings of an explosive and/or incendiary device. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, I want to take this and combine it with something.
I can't do this.
Okay, I have alcohol-soaked rags. Ah.
Yes, there is something here. Yes, there is something here.
Oh.
Yes, there is something here. 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 Yes, there is something.
Yes, okay, I get it. There's something there. How do I get... Oh.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again. I must find a way to move this without breaking it. And there, it is done.
And there, it is done indeed.
There is a barrel up there. It must be well protected against the humidity and is worth a look. There is a barrel up there.
Okay.
There is a barrel up there. It must be... There is a barrel up there. There is a barrel up there. It must be well protected. There is a barrel up there. There is a barrel up there. There is a barrel up there. It must be...
Well, how do I get a look? Hey, Holmes? I've already strung up my lantern. Can I move a small crate? I'm not sure what to do now. A stick? Can I get a stick?
This will do nicely as a ladder.
Ah, yes.
What have we here? A powder keg. It has been sealed tight, so the powder inside may still be of use.
Now I get it.
I cannot take this. It's too heavy. I cannot take this. I cannot take this. It's too heavy. I cannot take this. It's too... I cannot take this. It's too...
All right. So... Just in case I do something silly, blow myself up. Alright, so... 2 planks. Click on them to hear Holmes thinks about there must be something up there. Click on the planks to closer. Holmes thinks something need. Light. There's a skeleton hanging from my hook at the end of the rope. Touch the skeleton falls. Hang the lantern on that hook. It's a holding the lantern hung on the hook. Keep trying carefully. Follow the rope into the kind of pulling handle and switch to panel the patient. The panel controls the rope with the hook. Use the controls to raise the lantern up higher. Go back up the planks to the closer. It's there. Ladder. Door. Take that top of the plank and place the ledge further. There's a barrel up there with something in it you can use. Well, you can retrieve it. The barrel's too low to bring down, but perhaps you could recover some of what's inside of it. You have to put something in it. Not anything that you could use as a container. A skeleton key head would hang on the hook with an empty flask. Ah! Didn't I try that already?
And there, it is done.
I guess I hadn't. Alright, so now... All I have to do is doodly do it. I forgot to set. Do not disturb. Alright, so we got that put together. Now all I need is to light it.
It is too dark in here. I must find a way to light this place.
Oh, I need my lantern back. Of course. Ha 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 ha. Do 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 do. Give me my lantern back. There we go. All right. Now. Oh, bother.
I am still alive, but I have broken my lantern.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, game, you're killing me. I need to get more light. What can I do? Pile of random bones. Oh. I've seen a pile of random bones. This is all very frustrating. Back this way? No. Here.
This skeleton has fossilized. It must have been here.
Oh, this is annoying. Pile of random bones. What pile of random bones? Poor lantern.
Watson! Watson!
The storm no doubt drowns out my calls, but I need a light and only Watson can help me. I need something like a speaking cone.
Watson!
What? Is that the ghost?
Watson! It's me, Holmes!
The ghost of Holmes? Whatever are you up to now?
Watson! Woohoo! Watson! Oh, good. Watson, here you are, at last.
It is definitely me, Holmes. Don't worry, I am here at my post and steady as a rock.
Rather hard of hearing lately. Sorry, my dear Watson. Would you happen to have some matches on you?
Well, yes. Take these.
Thank you, Watson. You've done all you can. Now go and find some shelter from this storm. I believe I'm on the right path now.
No bother at all, Holmes. I will be close by. Just call out, and I'm your man.
There's a good man. Where would I be without my Boswell?
Where would I be without my Boswell? Oh, brother. Alright, so now I need...
Unequivocally, alcohol has destroyed everything here. Some of these bones have fossilized over time. I could use them as torch handles.
Yes. And... Ha! Torch. So... Kablooey! Oh, what's this? A leather belt, eh? Oh my. What in the world?
The most vulnerable part of this device is clearly this old rusted padlock. Impossible. 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 And there, it is done.
Aha! Now what?
The most vulnerable part.
Yes, how do I break?
Impossible.
How do I break the
Impossible.
padlock? Do I need a stone?
This should prove useful.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Not the flask, the rock.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Oh. How do I solve this? Oh, okay. All three, all three. Not all three, not all three. All three, all three. Oh. Huh.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Oh, Holmes. Alright, so I've got the anchor, this. Okay, let's start by doing this. So these are all lined up now. So now I need to get this anchor. Anchor's lined up. Anchor's lined up. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's the first one. These are lined up, these are lined up. So do I spin this and then realign, or do I spin the outer... Okay, let's see. No. The rings. What is the machine with the 4 concentric rings and how do I work it? First thing you do is try everything you can to determine how the machine might work. You should notice that you can turn each of the 4 concentric rings individually. Apparently, one of your tasks is to set the concentric rings into a specific pattern. What can help determine the pattern? Notice the small circle to the left of the large concentric circles contains 4 orange lights. What happens is you rotate any of the 4 large concentric rings. The 4 orange lights will go on and off as you rotate the various rings. The puzzle is much easier than it may appear at first. The light lets you know when the rings are in the proper rotation. Identify which light represents each ring. Oh.
And there, it is done.
Haha.
And there, it is done.
It is also done. Oh. I don't know where to fall.
This well must empty directly into an underground river.
So it seems.
This well must empty directly into an underground river. This well must empty directly into an underground river.
Oh, what do you want me to do, Holmes?
This well must empty.
I get it. Sort of. If you look at them, Holmes will continue kind of an underground river, but you have no further information for him because it's really too dark to see anything more. You'll need to light up each hole to see what Holmes has seen.
Nothing.
Okay.
I can't do. Yes, there is something here. To fall into this crevice would mean certain death.
Oh, good.
I can't. Nothing.
Certain death, nothing. Nothing. Lord.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Fine, you only have one at a time, I get it.
Nothing. I can't. Nothing.
Well, it says nothing about all of them. But he did say something was over here.
Nothing.
This is great. Give me this back.
I need something.
What do you need? I had it in my hand a minute ago, damn it. There we go. There we are. What the hell is this? A peg leg?
Closed tight.
Ah.
Only a person with a wooden leg should open this door. Only a person with a wooden leg should open this door. The
Well.
treasure was poorly concealed after all. Why, even a child could have found it. Now we must move on to more serious concerns. Could this be a way back to the lighthouse? A truly magnificent piece, and in such good condition.
Thanks for the sword. Can I call for Watson? I don't have my little trumpety thing anymore. Alright, well. Onward.
I cannot leap across, as it is too far. Watson, where is my Boswell when I need him? Watson! Watson!
Here am I, Holmes! Did you find a way to reach the lighthouse?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. I need your help. Could you recover the mast of one of these shipwrecked boats and throw it through the fissure?
A mast, you say? Throw it through the fissure? I will do what I can, Holmes!
Hurry, Watson!
So the mast that I wanted to pick up earlier that weighed as much as 2 elephants, I'm now going to lift on my own. Okay. Why not? I have a hammer. Why do I have a hammer? Interesting that I have a hammer. Yes. Oh, it's so heavy. Watson can do it, though. Because Watson is the man. Well done, Watson.
This light must come from inside the lighthouse. What is that ungodly stench? No time for speculation. I must lift this stone.
Lift it. Not sure how. Ew.
Oh my God.
Damn. That's horrific. It's horrible. Where's the door so I can let Watson in?
I am very happy that... Oh my God! What sort of madman could...
If we are to find out, we must find a way to reach the top of the lighthouse. I need something. I need something. I need something.
Not that.
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 I need something.
Alright, we need something.
These lamps produce a lethal smoke. We must stop these fires, and quickly. A bucket and some water. Hurry, Watson.
Bucket and some water? Why can I not get through there?
These lamps produce...
Alright, I'm pretty sure there's a bucket in this shack over here. There's the bucket. Where's the water? Well, I'm on the ocean. There's plenty.
Indeed, barrels of fresh water.
I shall take this. I must return to the lighthouse, and quickly.
Na 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 na. Bucket of water. Do I have to run back and forth like 4 times with this bucket of water and put all these stupid torches? I'm gonna be able to just.
Bravo, Holmes!
How clever you are, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson. You discovered our trail and found this fool Arneson. Ah, my dear Arneson, please tell me, how is hand and all that goes on in his head? I am Ashmat, true believer of the great old ones. Tremble, fools! I will fill you with lead and then stuff you with octopus.
What?
Very interesting.
Watson. I don't know why I'm standing here like a fool.
Bravo, Holmes! Bravo, Holmes!
Yes, bravo to me.
Hurry
run
up,
away.
Holmes!
Quickly, Watson, before he gets away. What am I getting stuck on?
Bravo, Holmes!
That, apparently. Up the stairs, quickly now.
Take caution. He is most certainly waiting for us upstairs. I will try to lure him into range, and this time take aim at his head.
Holmes, but I have no more bullets.
Then fate is against us, Watson. Unless, if his belief is his strength, perhaps it is also his weakness.
Crazy.
I must find the place where I should write the sign of the great old ones in blood.
So what now?
Here is the place. Now, to find some blood and draw the sign of the great old ones. I need something.
Where's that stick I had?
I need something.
No, I have the stick. Oh, here we go.
This
No.
isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Yeah, I need to see what the old sign looks like. Okay. Sign of the old ones. Okay, the bird, the eye, the badger, and the whatever. This one, the eye. The badger. I know it's a badger, really. That's what I see. Which is where is it? This one. And this.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Isn't right. Oh, this? Doesn't really help me any. Not really sure which set I'm going for. Here, let me find out. Holmes selects from a number of different bloody shapes and have them added to the NPCs around the panel. The key here is to use the correct shapes that together will produce the sign of the Great Ones, the 5-pointed star surrounding an eye. Which ones? Which ones? Get specific. Okay. Actually, no, I think that's right. Go. Yes. Maybe. Don't know about that one. Or that one. There's this other point. There's that. There's this.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
It's close. Let me start with
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Yes, be quiet. Where's the picture? I have a picture. No. Okay. Maybe. Dang it. This. 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 Maybe.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Okay. This isn't exact. That's part of the star. That's part of the star. That's sort of a part of the star. That's more of a part of the star, I think. That is too. That's the circle. Maybe. Let's find out. Okay. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. Damn it. It's not what I wanted to remove. Stupid thing. Let's see here. No. No. Actually, yes. No. 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 There we go. There's some more of it. That completes that. That completes that. That completes that.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
So close. That does finish that.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Oh, come on. No. Oh, bloody hell.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Perhaps if I begin again. Well, let me see if I can get a tiny bit of help from the interwebs. Okay. We need this one. This one. Which one is that? This one. This one and this one. This one. This one and this one. There we have it.
And there, it is done.
I was trying to make something way too complicated.
Gnarth cod Harlem silurstikke sabala ho.
Really? He just drops dead because I did that? Fair enough. Weird. Well, let's continue upward, I suppose. I don't know why that worked. Somehow it did, though.
It is locked. The only way in is to batter it down.
Batter it down with what? The heck?
Your friend will have a hard time, and you too, my friend.
Whoa. Whoa. No. I have a sword.
Go on, kill me. You're too late. Nothing will stop the master from finishing his work.
Oh, really?
And why is that?
The door is locked with a padlock, and as long as my friend's alive, you'll never have that key. He surely crushed your pathetic friend. Believe me, he's a better man in a fight than me.
Cease your prattle. Where is the key?
Here comes my friend.
Where is the key? Listen, you fool. What is the good of this great event if you lose your head and hands to a sword?
You're right, my dear. Anyway, you'll never get that key so long as my friend's alive. He has it deep and safe in his own...
Terrible timing, Watson.
Holmes, I am in time.
As always, Watson, as always.
I was quite fortunate. The fall broke the neck of my attacker, but I got off lightly, just some bruises.
Oh, good.
I am happy to see you safe and sound. Now, we must reach the top of the lighthouse.
Once you have killed the security guard, quickly turn off the lighthouse so that the master's light replaces it. Otherwise, the dream will not be fulfilled. Rochester. P.S. I shall soon join you in a few days. Okay. Interesting.
The door is securely fastened and with a formidable lock. The man over there, or rather down there, he told me that while this Hindi was alive, I couldn't have the key. Now, where could he have hidden it?
I don't know. Before he died, Dirty Summers said the Hindi had key deep and safe in his own. His own what? There's no one who we trust to be safe except on his person. No. His turban?
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance.
No. But that's on, not in. How could they be kept deep and safe and in his own? Only if the Hindi had swallowed the key. Oh, and if he had, where would it be? In his stomach. Oh.
You do not think that he could have...
Yes, Watson, you once again grasped the obvious. He must have swallowed the key. I will have to...
No, Holmes. I am the doctor here, and we have little time. Sword?
Sword?
I need something. I need something.
Wait, wait. Dun dun dun. Right. It's a cheese game.
Watson!
No.
Holmes, at last here you are. Our informants did not lie. You are a most resourceful and cunning man. And you will have your reward, for you will be in the first box waiting his return. He is near. Can't you hear him? Can't you feel his breath? Leave them.
It is time to stop this madness, Lord Rochester. All those people sacrificed for nothing.
Flesh. Nothing but soft flesh.
Think of your mother. She never gave up. She always loved you, always searched for you.
A soft-fleshed creature with no more value than dust. My true mother is the deep blue abyss where my master awaits. He summons me to join the light of abyss. Join us, Holmes, and you will be part of the dream. Sing with me now. Sing!
Do something, Holmes! I won't be able to keep them back for much longer. And, my God, the sea is rising! Holmes! Make haste, or we are lost!
You're not stopping
Stand
them at all.
firm, Watson. There may be a way.
There may be a way.
The light! I found it, Watson! Light dispels darkness. I must fire up the lighthouse.
Oh.
Hold fast, Watson. I must continue searching or all is lost.
For crying out loud.
I need something.
No.
Bravo, Holmes!
Ah, no! No! Cast out this light! Continue the ceremony! Sing! We must sing!
You will never reach the end of your song, Rochester. Take heed as your choir is leaving. Come with me. This place is dangerous.
You don't understand, Holmes. He is here. He has come.
Rochester!
I called you. You came. Take me. I belong to you. The world is yours. Oh, great.
Okay. He was nuts.
A singular destiny was the fate of young Lord Rochester. Those who saved him from drowning in those dark waters off the Indian coast served only to cast him into the true abyss, that of madness, a brilliant young man of noble blood whose intelligence was perverted to the service of appalling ancient rites. What did he see or envision that transformed him into such a beast? To bring all those wretched souls to the slaughterhouse like so many sheep, then assemble a confederacy of criminals and psychopaths like the sinister Dr. Gyjax, who used the sale of precious stones to ensure only the purest and most robust racial specimens were obtained for his purposes. Such men who would survive not only a long voyage imprisoned in the depths of a ship's hold, but the torture and drugs intended to hammer into their brains a sordid litany from the end of ages. Monster and genius, one and the same. Next was the discreet placement of his men in cities ideally located to secure representatives of every nation on Earth. Blacks and Chinese gathered in the Americas, the people of Oceania and Asia in London, Eastern and Central Europeans gathered in Switzerland. their delivery timed to the exact moment and place dictated by ancient rites and a precise stellar alignment.
That book was
Finally,
floating.
to find the only building perched over the water, where the builder had the convenient caprice to install Egyptian statues, and then to eliminate the lone occupant, taking their place by posing as their nephew and traditional heir to the post. Did genius create the evil, or evil the genius?
I don't know, but I think Holmes has way too many of those little statues around the place.
You are awake, Holmes?
Your moans got the better of my sleep, Watson. I assume you had the nightmare again?
Indeed, Holmes. And this time the memories of that dreadful adventure were so vivid and real. Everything came back to me, as if it were happening again.
All the better, Watson. It is because you had begun to forget. The best therapy would have been for you to write on the subject, but what we saw and endured must never be revealed.
True, Holmes. We have never even spoken on it. But do you believe that had we failed, if we had not arrived in time, if this strange ritual had seen its end?
Who knows, Watson? Who knows? But you speak of the past. What troubles me more is the future.
Whatever do you mean?
We eliminated, or have every reason to think so, a formidable threat to our society. But by doing so, we resurrected another, a hidden danger, one laden with hate and moved by vengeance, a ticking bomb, waiting. And a danger wearing a face I know far too well.
Moriarty. Because we let him out of the insane asylum. Credits for The Awakened. Frogwares. Oh, there we go, everyone. Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. It was an interesting little tale. Crazy cult trying to bring Cthulhu back or to the world. I rather enjoyed it. So, next Wednesday we'll be moving straight along to the next Sherlock Holmes game in the Frogwares library. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. I have to go look it up. But whatever it is, we will be moving on to it and continuing our Wednesday tradition of solving the most of elementary things. Put our minds to the task, and it shall be done. Anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you haven't been keeping up on any of my streams, they all go up on my YouTube channel on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The VODs from the previous stream go up. That doesn't make much sense to me, I'm sorry. But the VODs go to my YouTube channel. I also produce content on my YouTube channel that's only from my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Currently over there I'm playing Metro Exodus, and I have one of my past streams going up in multi-part format because I decided to try that and decided it didn't work out so well, but I'm still doing it for this Shadow of War. Otherwise, I'll be back on Friday. We'll be continuing Minecraft Story Mode. I'm really enjoying that, and I'm hoping I can somehow manage to get a hold of a copy of Season 2, because I'd love to play through Season 2 once we're done with Season 1. And otherwise, after that, I'll be back next Monday, with more A Plague Tale Innocence. I hope to see you any of those times, hopefully all of them, if you can make it. Otherwise, if you want to catch the VODs on my YouTube channel, that'd be awesome. But let's see if there's someone I can read. Let's see. Ivy Twizzled's playing Minecraft, so we'll raid Ivy Twizzled. So, as always, everyone, thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you again in the next stream. And, as always, please stay safe out there.